Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Sassy Funke and I'm a Nigerian travel and lifestyle content creator, really creating to help Nigerians and Africans travel better and smarter. Today's video is going to be about a series of viral TikTok that you've all probably seen already, or maybe not. It's a video about an African American that was detained upon trying to exit Lagos International Airport, having allegedly overstayed her visa in April 2022. I'm going to be playing the series of videos and sharing my honest and objective thoughts on the videos. And I will assume that everything that was said in the video is the truth, which may or may not be the case, but I'm going to use the information based on what they've given to us, right? What the lady that gave this information to us and what the immigration service was saying on the video is the actual truth. Many of you guys out there have DM'd me to ask of my opinion, so I think you would welcome this video. I would love to hear your respectful opinions on the situation. Who do you think was in the right and who do you think was in the wrong? What do you think could have been done better? Like, what are your overall thoughts? I'll be engaging with you guys in the comment section. Many of you might have, differing opinions. It's okay, but let's just be respectful about it. If it's your first time here, don't forget to hit that big subscribe button and give this video a huge thumbs up. All right, so let's get into the first video. There are a lot of videos. I'm going to try and play this first video. Video is from this lady called True Crown Up Until on TikTok, and the title on this video is Unlawfully Detained for My Delta Emergency Flight. Let's hear this.
So I am here at the airport and they're claiming that I've overstayed my welcome, even though I'm married to a Nigerian. I'm here on time and they're going to make me miss my flight. So
let me talk to this. They said that she had overstayed her welcome, and she said, even though I'm married to a Nigerian. Let's clarify that. You overstaying and being married to a Nigerian are two completely different things. But let's keep going.
So I'm here. They brought me all the way back to the opposite end of the airport. Did not explain anything to me. Did not say anything to me. Just walked me back. My flight is boarding. And they have yet to say anything. He has my passport, has not spoken, has not said anything to me. My civil rights have been violated, and no one is explaining anything to me. So therefore, I'm making a documentation to let you know where I am, who I am, and this is the office of where I am. So I will be forwarding this video to the FAA as well as the airline, as well as human civil rights attorneys, because I will be suing.
Okay, so essentially she's saying that she was taken, I guess, towards the immigration offices at the airport, and they did not communicate to her or say anything to her. They just took her passport. But it's interesting that was said because she just mentioned at the beginning of the video that they said she had overstayed. So they did communicate to her. But on the other hand, she's sweating a lot. We need to do better with our ACs at the airport, just saying. Yeah, so that was pretty much that video. So the next video I'm going to share with you is this video here.
Correctly. So I am not going to stop recording. I am going to let my attorney know this. Sorry. No, you cannot see my phone. I just told you cannot see my phone. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? What do you want to see? I am recording what is happening to me. Because, let me tell you what the problem is. I came in here on time. I got everything done. I paid my PCR test. I did everything I was supposed to do. I came in. I did it online.
You are the counter there?
Yeah, I did everything. All my stuff was done. Everything was done. Then I get there and I told the guy, this is my first time here, so I don't know where to go. He's yelling at me, just go down there, just go down there. So I walked off and I started to go to the security check. He starts yelling at me, telling me, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing that. I told you to go down. I said, how the hell am I supposed to know? I'm asking you where to go. He would not tell me where to go. He was not clear. And this one was not clear. I asked him, what is happening here?
Okay, so maybe there were some communication gaps, and I think I can, attest to the fact that, perhaps Nigerians in general need to know how to, in position of power, need to know how to communicate things better to people. That is something.
I told the man I am married to a Nigerian. I told him the reason why the passport was not stamped. State governor's office told me that we were supposed to do the green card. We are in the process of doing the green card. I have to leave. I have an emergency in the United States, and I've got to get on that flight. And I told this man that I need to get on that flight.
Okay, so from what she's saying here, it seems they said that because she's in the process of getting the green card, so I think she wasn't meant to leave Nigeria. She was just going for an emergency. And it's only because of the emergency that she's leaving Nigeria at this point in time that she would have maybe gotten her green card if she had stayed. That's what I'm inferring. Like, I'm not sure about the process of actually how to get green cards and the process. Some of you guys there might want to enlighten me in the comments, but it seems what she's saying.
Then he takes me and brings me all the way back here without saying one word, just, we're going to my office. Okay, well, we're going to your office. You finna get recorded because I don't know what's happening. And I'm here by myself, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of men, and I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Please calm down yourself. Please.
I am dealing with a lot right now.
Let me see, Madam, no problem. Can you hear me out?
See, when I asked you to come and see my boss, did you go to see him or not? What is he trying to explain to you? Did you even give him a listening ear? You didn't.
I listened to everything that man said, but he didn't listen to anything I said, which is what I run into on a regular basis here. You men are so male chauvinistic, you can't listen to what a woman has to say.
Listen to me.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'll say something. This is not legal or whatever, but I think it's very important when you go to someone else's country. Sometimes it's good to understand how the way you talk to them and how the way you communicate, how that can be perceived, right? Even references of her saying this one, like, Africans take that very insulting, right? So when you're talking to someone in a position of power like that, it's not positive, I will say.
Here we go. Here we go.
Are you aware you're on a business visa? It was boldly written on your passport. You have 30 days to
you know
stay,
what?
and you went for
Well, I tell you
for
what.
another 28 days, and that wasn't enough. You are expected to leave this country from October, and you are still here. Today is April 12th, and you don't.
Okay, actually, so this gives a little bit of clarity as to what exactly happened. The immigration officer stated that she actually came on a business visa, and the business visa, after 30 days, she was meant to leave, but she extended, because you can extend within in-country for another, I think, a month or so, and she was meant to leave in October 2021, and she's only leaving now in April 2022. She seems to not disagree with those terms, so it seems like that's what actually happened.
To give room for explanation.
I did give you an explanation.
August 11th.
You see, that's the thing. You don't listen because I did give you an explanation.
I don't know who is not listening.
Okay, well, who's walking away now? Okay, who's walking away now? Don't want to listen.
Okay, guys, I'll say this. Let me quickly interject here. I have been detained briefly by Canadian immigration, American immigration, UK immigration. You guys know my deportation story. You can't talk to them like this. Like, you cannot talk to immigration like the speed at which they will deport you, right? And just to give clarity, I think a lot of times the things Nigerians experience when we are in other countries, in the airports, most people don't know about that. A lot of Americans have that privilege that they have a strong passport, that they don't really get detained as often as, for example, Nigerians. Is that a lot of times, you're detained, given a little shit just like that you've been detained, right? No one really talks to you, and they hold you and detain you, and you can't do anything for it. And they even hold you in like prison type rooms sometimes, and you can't do anything about it. You just have to wait until it's your turn, and they will explain things to you. I'm not saying the way they communicated to her was the most professional words or like terms, whatever. But what I'm saying is that the Americans will never let you record. The British never let you record anything. And she unlawfully overstayed. And maybe she was given information to state that, oh, she could overstay. But I feel like if you're wrong, it's clear that there's potential wrongdoing on her side based on the facts on the table, like a business visa, you extended for a month, you didn't extend after that, it's been like 4 or 5 months or 6 months since, right? You can't try that in any other country. Yeah, but let's keep going. Let me see other videos here that she shared.
Okay, and also you want to make a report about your
I just went down there to get my bag.
Okay.
My bag is missing down there all night. It was checked into the flight.
Okay.
And then it came up missing. I was like, I asked him, I said, where's my bag? Where's my bag? I kept asking him, where's my bag? Oh, ma'am, it's already shot. It's already shot.
No, hey.
Don't tell my husband to shut up. He's defending me.
You've been staying in this country for God's sake.
fuck?
We are not talking about the passport.
Then what?
We're talking about my shoes missing. My stuff is missing.
Okay, guys, that sounds like a marketplace. Essentially, I think what happened here is the next day she came back with her husband and some things were missing from her luggage, like her shoes. And one of the immigration officers told her husband to shut up. So she's offended about that, which she should be, guys, because you can't be talking to people anyhow like that. But on the other hand, I feel like in this sort of situations, they need to have like private rooms without external influences in the room, because in the West, they'll never let you bring somebody else to be talking to immigration. It will never happen like that. So that's something I guess immigration needs to work on their part, because or else it becomes like a marketplace.
My stuff is missing. That's what I'm mad about. I didn't say that they had it. You don't even listen. You don't even listen. Shut up.
Who the hell they have? Nobody can touch you. Nobody can. I just called Abuja right now. Nobody can touch you. Okay?
We are the Abuja. If you know the person that I called, you're not saying what you're saying. If you know the person that I called, you're not saying what you're saying right now.
So you can see the back and forth. The husband is basically saying that he has called someone in Abuja, right? And basically they can't touch his wife, that she's good. And the immigration said that they're Abuja. And I think this is another issue in Nigeria, this whole issue of abuse of power, to feel like, okay, if I know someone that is above rank, then I'll get away with whatever, right? Or this person will overcome whatever negative decision that you guys are going to come to. That is one of the reasons why we don't go far as a country. And I think this is one of the reasons why I personally feel like we need to be more clear with regards to punishment for bad behavior. So I know, as an example of this article, I'll put it up, that there are a lot of fines people get for overstaying, right? They just need to tell them, okay, you've overstayed your welcome, you're going to be fined this amount, pay this amount, and you can leave, right? I know when we shared this on the Travel to Nigeria Instagram page, a lot of people said, oh, but you know, in America, if you overstay, they just let you leave the country and they won't give you a visa again. Every country has different rules. No one can dictate what one country's rules are for overstaying. In the UK, for example, if you overstay, I believe, actually this year, they're planning on actually putting people that overstay potentially in prison for up to like 4 years or something like that, right? So in the UK, they might put you in prison for overstaying, right? So every country is different. So if Nigeria's rule is this, let's try and follow the rule. But I think Nigeria needs to be a little bit more transparent with what exactly the punishment are for overstaying, what exactly is the due process for an overstayer, and they should just communicate that with people and enforce that, you know, to avoid all this ruckus, because it just makes us look bad.
If you know the person that I called, you will not be saying what you will know that I have a rank. You will know that I have. Nobody's talking about us. You will know that I have a rank. Okay? Okay. If you know the kind of person I call, you will not be telling me that you are Abuja.
He can't say.
Eh? Really? What are you raising your voice? Really?
Why are you raising your voice? Because you're raising your voice.
I'll try to know your name. I'll try to get your name. Okay. I promise you that you'll be fired. If you are not fired, call me bastard.
You just said, I promise you, I think the husband is still at immigration. I promised one of the people there that they're going to be fired. And if he's not, person's not fired, you just call him a B word. Power.
Okay.
I got it all on recording.
Don't worry.
Got it all on record. Right here. Yeah, I tried to explain my matter. I told you motherfuckers to give me my shit last night.
I want to know the kind of rank they have. Maybe, okay.
I told them last night.
I feel like there's no way in hell that I would speak the way she spoke, and I would speak like that to immigration in the U.S. and they wouldn't like put me in a jail cell. I'm just saying, just for context, because I feel a lot of times, and this is not necessarily about the lady in question, but a lot of times people come to Nigeria, even Nigerians come to Nigeria, and they change their behavior, right? Because they get away with things.
Last night. Hey, get my bag, y'all. If my bag is not checked in, if they took my bag off the flight, give me my bag back. Yeah. They never gave me my bag back. And I kept asking all last night. I kept saying, hey, where's my bag? I don't want my bag to be on that flight. And she's like, no, the bag is not on the flight. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, when can I get my bag? My bag sat down there all night long. I know how and here's my thing, and I'm going to show you. I'm sorry, babe. I know how I packed my shit, right? I know how I packed my shit. I know what I put in my shit.
Please, can we know this? Yeah.
My shoe. This shoe was stuck over here. This shoe was down here at the bottom. Where's my black shoe? I had all my shit down here. Did I not, babe? I had all my shoes down here at the bottom. I put this down. I put this over here. This.
So it seems her luggage was maybe tampered with, and things were moved around, and maybe she lost a shoe or so. That's what she's saying here. So obviously that is not right.
This here and this here, and then I sat on top of it all of the other stuff that I was going to take with me, and I had everything.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna play maybe 2 more videos for you, just to give more context, right? So this video is an update. When all the videos blew up on TikToks, she provided some.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night wherever you are. I woke up this morning and I see my videos have went viral, and I want to say, I messed up. I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate the fact that you guys are letting my video go viral. But when I woke up this morning, I was reading a lot of these comments, and it's so crazy that adults can be such trivial, insignificant, ignorant beings, you know? And the level of maturity of some of these comments were just so funny. But here's what I want to address. And I was going to pin some of the comments, but you know what? I don't even want to give you that platform. You don't deserve that platform. The level of ignorance that you have displayed on my page, it just needs to be checked, okay? So that's what I'm on here this morning to do. I'm going to check you in a professional way. So let me be clear about what is going on. I am an American. I am not an entitled American. I am a Black American. Descendants of slaves that were captivated from the Caribbeans as well as from the Africa continent. So when I speak about being entitled, and when I think about entitlement, I think about human basic rights entitlement. Everyone has those rights, no matter what country you're coming from or going to.
She's mentioning this because she said her civil rights were broken.
That is why the United Nations has instituted the international treaty law that protects the individual from which.
I'm not going to finish with this. I'm just going to also just share this video. Somebody left a comment on her page and said, we do The officer stated the reasons clearly, because she said that, I think she was saying in her videos that no one understands what happened. And she said, person said, we do. The officer stated the reasons clearly, which they did. She said she overstayed her business visa. No country will allow that without consequences. If she was calm, and yeah, so she basically responded to that with this video saying that, showing the part of her visa saying valid from the 19th of May 2021 as a response to that. But it doesn't matter if your visa is valid from the 19th of May 2021, because you're only allowed to stay 30 days and you have to extend. It's not, you're not just allowed indefinitely for that long. Guys, this is, I want to always call out, our government institutions for bad behavior, but the truth is she overstayed her visa. Right? She overstayed her business visa and she knew to extend it for 1 month. And what I think may have happened was that somebody gave her some wrong information and probably told her that, oh, don't worry, you can stay, we'll get your green card done for you. But maybe that wasn't actually the legal way of doing things, and she took that information on and took it as gospel, right? And she was advised wrongly. What I wish she did was actually come out to say that, to say, you know what, this is step by step why I did what I did. But she never created a video dedicated to that, which for me is a bit fishy, because if you just create a 1-minute video to say exactly what you've been told, what the process is, but everything was like, wishy-washy, and not to the point with regards to why she feels she did not commit any crime, because everything she referred to was, oh, my husband is a Nigerian. I can have an American husband. If I'm Nigerian, they're not going to care or treat me like an American because I'm not, right? So yes, that's that. Like, I would love to know your thoughts on this video, but also I actually wanted to share another video that a lady did in response to this. She's a Niger wife, actually, based in the US, and she wanted to share her.
So, hello, my friends. So, I'm just coming to post about this situation that me and some of the other wives recently saw happen in Murtala Muhammad Airport in Lagos, Nigeria. So, this fellow wife was detained for overstaying her visa, and she is under the assumption that once you are automatically married, that you have rights as a Nigerian citizen. Let me go ahead and clear that up. You do not have rights as a Nigerian citizen. When you come in on a visa, okay, which all of us have to apply for, okay, you are given this. See this Nigerian visa? That's it, okay? Anytime you arrive into the country, that visa is supposed to be stamped. Your passport book should be stamped, okay? Y'all see that? You see those stamps, right? If you stay past 30 days, you see this bottom with the signature? That's an extension to stay another 30 days. The only time that you do not have to have an extension is when you have a Niger wife visa. Now, that is not automatically given to you. That also has to be applied for by your husband in Abuja. You cannot apply for it in Lagos. They have stopped doing it at the Lagos embassy. It must be applied for in Abuja. There are several documents that you have to fill out. Your husband has to provide his origin documents, your marriage certificate, photos, all of these things. It is not a God-given right for you to get to Nigeria because you're married and think you can stay as long as you want to.
I absolutely love, I'm going to keep playing this in a second, but I absolutely love this lady's sort of like counter to this viral video, because it's very easy for us to like paint every aspect of Nigeria in a bad way. Yes, as a country, we need to improve, but we need to call things out for what they are. And I think a lot of, the negative press that this video is getting, honestly, it's not fair. It's not fair because the lady, in my opinion, overstayed. And in her opinion, she overstayed, right? You can't overstay and still be putting rank and be like, I know what I did. I know what, you can't do that, right? So anyway, let's keep watching.
Because you're married and think you can stay as long as you want to. That does not happen. I was just there for 3 months and I had to extend my visa twice. Okay. Now, that's about 30,000 Naira, which is about $70 US dollars, give or take, each time. I did not apply for the Niger White visa because me and my husband are having other plans. So I don't know how many more times I'm going back to Nigeria. But it is not a God-given right. And you guys have to stop assuming that you can go somewhere because you're married and do what the hell you want to. Your husband cannot come to the U.S. and do what the hell he wants to because he's married to a U.S. citizen. The same thing applies in Nigeria. There are laws, and laws have to be followed. As far as this, addressing the treaty, it is factual that a country cannot just automatically take your passport. However, they can detain you. The only thing that the UN can do is step in and find out why your passport was taken. If they have valid reason for detainment, which is valid because you overstayed your visa as stated, as the passport states, as the stamp states, they have reason to detain you. So unfortunately, sis, on this one, I can't back you. I hope you are well. I hope you are being taken care of, but wrong is wrong, and I'm sorry in this case you were wrong. We all have to follow the laws. That's just it. Sorry.
I absolutely love this, right? I think it's really important as travelers when you go to other countries to understand that everyone has different laws, right? And if you're getting information, it's on you to verify that that information is the gospel truth, right? As I said before, I think somebody probably misinformed her a little bit with regard to, and whoever misinformed her should have helped her at that airport, because if she got the information from a credible immigration source, right? Like, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I don't mind if you have different opinions. That's what makes the world an incredible place. People having different opinions, different perspectives, right? That's how we grow. That's how we learn. And if there are any legal immigration lawyers out there that has a bit more light to shed on immigration laws and what was wrong, what was right, because many of us don't know, but we do know that overstaying is not right? We know that. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I said, my personal opinion is based on the information that we've been given. You overstayed, right? So you have to, address the situation with a bit of humility, right? Because Nigerian officials, when you do gra, that is when they'll come for you, right? So one has to approach the situation with humility all the time. We're not a perfect country, but let's highlight when wrong is wrong, right? As I said, leave your comments below. I'll be engaging with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate all your love, support. Yes, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Oh, if you made it to the end of this video, I want to know if you're ride or die. Just put in there, comment section, Sassy, I made it. See you next time. Bye.